So undocumented people are not who we think they are. Who are they?
Well, I think everything about immigration is about families and what families are willing to do for each other. I mean, that was the, you know, I'm fascinated right now, by the way, about Irish immigrant history. I didn't really know much about it. I didn't know that after the potato famine, you know, they called them coffin ships because so many people died on their way here, right? So they got to America, and then when they got here, all those newspaper ads saying no Irish need apply, right? Like, so how did that happen? So how did the Irish and the Germans and the Italians, all these people, that laws were created to ban them from being, you know, coming to certain places. So all those Irish, Italian, German people now, who by the way are just white Americans, do they remember what their own history is and the parallels of what's happening to them and what's happening to us? You know, today actually is the birthday of my sister in the Philippines.
You have not seen her for years.
So I can't leave because if I leave, they won't let me back in. President Clinton signed, you know, a law that would basically institute a 10-year bar, right? A bar from someone like me to coming back, right? So this has been a bipartisan mess, Republicans and Democrats. So I can't leave. My mom is on a waiting list to come, right?
And you haven't seen her for how many years?
So 12, I was 12, so 24 years. My sister, I was there when she was born. And I left when she was barely 2, and she's 26 today. So thanks to Facebook, you know, Facebook, Skype, that's how we keep in touch. But you know, like, I'm privileged enough to tell you that, but I've heard of so many stories of people who their parents die, you know, in Guatemala, in India, and they Skype the funeral.
Oh my goodness.
Because they can't come. But isn't it amazing that technology, information crosses borders and continents, and yet people can't?